Welcome to Rose Hill High School. We are back here for girls varsity basketball action tonight. The girls varsity team will be taking on the Indians of Andale. Girls have been on a bit of a winning streak over the past couple weeks, so look forward to seeing what they can do tonight. And we're going to let our stadium announcer announce what's going on here. Our starting lineups. Michaela Johnson getting the start tonight. Josie Palmer getting the start tonight. Kaiten Barb starting tonight. Bridget Moore back in the starting lineup for the Rockets tonight. And Addie Rockley starting tonight for the girls. So Andale comes into the game tonight 10-5-1. Rockets are 6-12. As I mentioned, they're on a bit of a winning streak. They beat Augusta, Collegiate, and Winfield. So Andale's going to be a little bit of a different beast for them tonight than what they've had for the few weeks. But we'll see how they do. It's also pink out tonight, getting ready for homecoming for Rose Hill. So at the end of the second game tonight, which we'll have our second feed, we will get to our Rose Hill homecoming king and queen candidates. As fans are starting to file into the gym tonight for tonight's game. And the Rockets get first possession. And I think he said that Bridget traveled. So we got the ball and gave it back pretty quickly. And here come the Indians. Indians 10-5-1 on the year. Going to be a tough matchup for the Rockets, but the Rockets have been playing well. Getting a good confidence boost, so we'll see how they do tonight. Under first-year coach, Coach Smith, who's doing a great job. 3 no good for the Rockets. Andale recovers. 0-0 to start the game. Andale swinging the ball around for a 3, no good. Off the rim, gets a deep backboard for Kaiten Barb, who gets it to Bridget. Not the best passing. Stolen by Andale, but then retrieved by the Rockets. We'll see if they can clean that up tonight. From what I've seen of the previous games and their winning streak, they've really been doing a good job of not having the turnovers, so hopefully they can continue that tonight. Don't forget it is homecoming weekend here, so when we start our second game, which will be the boys' game, that'll start at 7:30-ish. After the game, it's still on the boys' field, we will present the homecoming king and queen presentation. Almost 2 minutes into the game, no score yet. neither team really establishing much to be too excited about here. Pass to the interior, no good on an inbound shot, on a shot underneath the rim. Back over to the Indians. Excuse me as we settle our camera a little bit. It was no good. It was set for wrestling, and we haven't got quite a set back where it needs to be. But we'll get there. Have a little patience with us. Foul called on the Rockets. And I don't think anybody's really clear what the foul was for. I guess it was on the floor. Andale's going to bring in 5 brand new players. We are scoreless with almost 5.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Andale's swinging the ball around a little bit. I don't have the full roster in front of me. It could be the coach let his bench start the game to make a point, or it could be the starters are in the game and he just cleared it out because he was that. That's what I anticipated for this game at all. Inbounds for Andale. Another shot, no good. Addie's got it. Probably lucky she wasn't called for travel on that, but we'll take it. And here comes Bridget. Post down low to Addie, no good. Josie gave one extra pass, but I think she might have been better off trying to get the shot herself. Rockets steal it. It's going to be 2-on-1 here for a little bit. Bridget and Josie over to Josie. Rockets take the lead and get their first points of the game almost halfway through the first quarter. So I'll say this. The Rockets from the beginning of the season have improved by leaps and bounds. Probably a rougher road to get here than what they wanted, but they've gotten better as the season has gone on, and they're moving as Avery Hodavy's in for the Rockets now. Looks like Michaela's taking a seat. Addie with the block. They seem to be finding a little bit of a chemistry and a rhythm that's working well for them. Bridget out to Addie. Addie drives, no good. Rebound. Some sloppy ball handling by Andale. Bridget's got the steal, and it gets pickpocketed. She gets pickpocketed, but it'll be Rockets' possession underneath the basket. So 3 minutes left. The Rockets are 4-0 on Andale. Inbounds to Josie. She works it in and gets blocked. And here comes Andale. Andale trying to get anything going. No good. Addie with another rebound and is fouled. That'll be the first team foul on Andale this quarter. Also, to let you know, I've been made aware we're having a little bit of a streaming issue. It's not something that we are able to do anything about. So if we drop in and out, we're doing the absolute best we can with it. 4-1 Rockets with 2.5 minutes left. Timeout's called. 30-second timeout for Rose Hill. Both teams sitting on one team foul. So Rhodes still up 4-1 with about 2.5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. And we'll see what happens. It'll be Taryn Beery inbounding. Taryn, one of our homecoming candidates for tonight. Josie tried to pass and got blocked and just was not moving quickly to get it. And then a 3 attempt by Andale's no. Like I said, I'm aware of our internet connection, and there's nothing I can do about. Like I said, I'm aware of our internet connection, and there's nothing I can do about it right now. We may try to, but it'll just be something we have to deal with, and that's okay. Rockets at one point were up 4-0. Rockets at one point were up 4-0. Now they're down 4-6 with under a minute to go in the game. Bridget tries to do a fadeaway shot, no good. Andale quickly in transition. They throw it away. Neither team really should be terribly excited about anything they've done this first quarter. The Rockets, for the first part of the quarter, were playing really good, but then they've reverted back to turnovers. Andale now on a full court press. And here come the Rockets. Kate and Barb driving. She tried to bounce it off an Andale player, and the Andale player caught it. No good. Timeout, Andale. No, not a timeout. Kate and Barb inbounding to Bridget. Bridget back over to Caton, and another turnover by the Rockets. This has been 3 minutes of continually stolen passes, and they started so well. Good defense by Michaela, but that's going to end the quarter. At the end of one quarter is Andale 6, Rockets 4. We're going to take our score bug off the TV for just a little bit, so you're just going to see the screen and no sound for a little bit while we try to fix a couple things. All right, we're back on. Andale up 9-6 with 4:45 left to go in the second quarter. And according to YouTube, I am live, so we're just going to keep chugging along here. There we go. Rockets down 6-11 to the Andale Indians. Pass it. And so that'll be the team's. And so that'll be the team's first. If you're hearing the beeping every now and then, that is our internet fighting to stay on for whatever reason. Haven't had that problem too much this year, so we'll be thankful it's just not often. Nice. Every Hotovy gives the Rockets a basket. Rockets down 8-11. At one point, the Rockets were up 4-0 through a better part of the first quarter. In for the Rockets right now is Avery Hotovy, passing over to Caton Barb. Looks like Michaela Johnson's in the game, Addie Rockley, and Bridget Moore, who posts up for a three. Trying to get the tie, no good. Big rebound by Addie. Just too strong. Rocket ball. And Andale gets a three. Andale up 14-8. Just under 3 minutes left to go in this quarter. Inbounds by Caton to the top of the key for Josie. Swings it over to Bridget. Bridget to Avery. Avery likes to drive. Gets the ball taken from her by Andale. Taken back by Michaela Johnson. Kind of a lost ball, but ends up being a pass. No good. Caton's getting a call for the foul, but I will say a little bit of elbowing back and forth, so. That'll be the team's second foul. Of the quarter. deep three by Andale is good. Good ball movement by Andale, and they have figured out their rhythm here. (19-8) Andale. And they stole the inbounds and went for another three. Rockets get the rebound. So Rockets are going to inbound with just over a minute left to go in the quarter. Good ball movement to get the ball down to their side, but nothing on the return. Andale pops it over for a long two. Bridget trying to fight for a little freedom there and draws a foul. And I believe that'll put the Rockets in bonus. So Moore's going to shoot two. Down by 11. 53 seconds left in the quarter. First one's good. No good on the second. Rockets down by 10. Andale getting a little happy with the three-pointers, and they give the ball right back to the Rockets. So Avery Johnson will inbounds to Josie. Josie gets it to Bridget. And passing's gotten a little bit better, but it's still been a rough issue in this half for the Rockets of just pinpoint passing. Nice give and go, but gets stolen away by Andale and out of bounds off of Andale. A little bit of a time difference between the game clock and shot clock, about 6 seconds. Little break for shoe tying. Jocelyn in the game for the Rockets with Addie, Avery, Josie, Bridget. No good on the shot. Shot clock is off. 15 seconds left. And a foul by the Rockets. Andale's going to go to the line on a shooting foul. First one was good. Second one, no good. Rockets have the ball with 6 seconds left. Tried to go deep to Avery. Michaela's passing, and Avery takes an emergency shot. No good. Rockets are going to go to halftime. Down 9-20 to the visiting Andale Indians, and we'll be right back. We are back, and apologize for the inconsistent broadcast. Your announcer got something in his eye at work today. Well, had nothing to do with work, just got in my eye, and it just now got out. So more than you needed to know. So here's where we're at. Andale's up 20-9 on the Rockets. The Rockets, about halfway through the first quarter, were up 4-0, and then it just did not go well from there. Rockets started committing turnovers. And so now we're going to see what they're going to do. Bridget Moore went down a little awkward just now. She's a little slow getting up. She's got that knee that she's had worked on, so hopefully she's okay. But she's a gamer, so she's staying in there. 24-9, Andale. And here they come. Rockets desperately need to get a basket here. And Bridget goes in for the layup and is fouled for trouble. So here we are in the third quarter, sitting like birds in the wilderness. Bridget with that high arch, no good on the first shot. No good on the second shot, and here comes Andale. Andale goes for the three. They seem pretty balanced. Early on, they couldn't hit a three to save their lives, but they've hit a few since then. Avery went for the layup and just got blocked cleanly. No foul. Rockets will inbounds. Michaela Johnson's going to come back in the game. Bridge is going to take a break. And we seem to have figured out our internet issues, so all's well in paradise. It is homecoming night, and the theme tonight is a pink out. And I believe they're also raising money for breast cancer awareness tonight. And so, good night to come participate. We will restart the broadcast for the boys' game, but then immediately following the boys' game, on that same broadcast, we will have the homecoming court presentation. Addie Rockley thought she got tied, thought she was getting fouled, but they called for a tie-up. And it'll be Andale ball. And they're going to call a foul on Rose Hill for that, but nothing on the. Anyway. First team foul for Rose Hill this quarter. First shot's good. Second shot no good. Rebound Avery Hotovy. Josie for the drive gets called. The foul is called against Andale. So Josie's going to go to the line. They really need to get some points here on the board. Because while Andale has made their shots, they have shown signs of a little bit of sloppiness. So if the Rockets can get some points together at the right time, they can get back in this game. But they're going to have to close the gap to about 8 before the end of the quarter. No good on the second one. And Andale's good with the jump shot. 27-10. Josie is trapped. And the tie-up's going to go to Andale. So when Andale goes to their full court press, it's been very effective. And a timeout's called by the Rockets. T. Allen would like to talk it over for a little bit. So coming out of the timeout, there's going to be about 5 minutes left in the quarter. And then for the boys' game tonight, the 12-4 Andale Indians will take on the 8-10 Rosehill Rockets. They did beat the Rockets at home earlier this year, but the Rockets did play them really tough at home. So Andale's last loss was to McPherson. Steal by Andale. And they get some points out of it. Again, not the best passing by the Rockets. They're passing into traffic and telegraphing a little bit, and Andale is just anticipating what they're doing. And Kate Barb is down. She's back up. She was a little bit of pain, but she may have been annoyed more than anything else. So the Rockets beat Winfield. The boys beat the Winfield Vikings last week. But then they had 3 straight losses to Mulvane, Augusta, and Collegiate. Rosehill having a hard time getting the ball over the line. Finally, they break the press and have a chance for a shot. It just does not go in. All kinds of physical play and no call from the referees. And again, another errant pass is costing the Rockets tonight. They played so clean to start the game, and now it's just a real struggle. Now, typically, I like it when the referees let the teams play. But with some of the other calls they've made tonight, which have been a little bit more, shall we say, precise, difficult to follow what's going on. 32-10 Andale. And Bridget was going for a Hail Mary, but T. Allen called a timeout. And I think he just wants to get his team to get some composure here, because they're showing signs of frustration pretty quickly. Now, we've had other cheer-offs, but I haven't been able to pay attention with one eye. But I'm back now. And Rosehill clearly has the advantage on the cheer-off. Congratulations to the Rockets. Still undefeated at home. So, 3 minutes, 12 seconds left in the quarter. Rockets are going to try to inbound. Jocelyn is the new inbounder. Taryn Beery is in with Bridget, Michaela, and Avery. And Andale pushes the ball back out of bounds. Bridget's got it. Breaks the press. And I think Bridget's mentioning to the ref maybe she was pushed, and that's possibly why she fell. Just FYI. Andale moving the ball around, 2:45. Posted up for three, it's good. Rockets inbound, and this press has been a problem. And the ball's thrown out of bounds. Andale ball with 2.5 minutes left to go in the quarter underneath their own basket. And Bridget is getting off the court. She's grabbing at her brace a little bit. And I believe Bella McCullough is in the game for the Rockets. And a turnover by Andale, and Avery is she quick, but Andale double teamed her under basket. Bella inbounding. Finds Taryn. Taryn over to Avery. And Avery picked up her dribble a little bit earlier than what I think she anticipated needed, and now Andale's got it. Minute and a half left to go. Andale up 35-10. Taryn gets it to Bella, but Bella gets pickpocketed. And Andale's going to the line. 3 team fouls on the Rockets now. 3 on Andale. No good on the free throw. And the Rockets are down by 27. Jocelyn's run out of time, gets it past. Rockets unable to get the ball into their own half again. Less than a minute to go in this quarter. Rockets down by 27 to Andale Indians. Press left them vulnerable underneath, and Andale's going to the line again on a shooting foul. First free throw's good. 38-10, Andale. Don't forget to join us for our second game tonight, followed by home. Second good ball's good. Rockets break the press. Avery drove and went for a pass, and the team's just not on the same page. Another basket by Andale. So we'll go into the fourth quarter. Andale's going to get the ball to start. Rockets just struggling since the halfway through the first quarter. Andale has put together, they're playing much better than what they were to start the game. Rockets are just absolutely in a place of struggle, trying to put together any kind of possession. So they're going to inbounds it. Caton's going to inbounds, and Andale's staying in the full court press right now. Rockets break the press with passing. Avery drives, find an outlet, and Addy. Caton Barb shoots it and does not get the net at all. And it's going to be Andale ball. (43-10), Andale. Josie gets the ball stolen. Caton with a foul, but the basket's good. Free throw's good. Ball stolen by Andale. So T. called a timeout. Dreaded cheer-off between Rosehill cheerleaders and Andale. Rosehill brought the signs. They win. It's still going. So Andale ball, and after all that, I'm not clear what he was upset about, but I don't usually